Okay, are we live? Let me check everything here on my monitor to see if it is working properly. But I think it should be working. Let me see if my sound's coming through. Yes, it is. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Hello, fellas. Hello, Rovin Sniper. Trolley Fish doing 2 more waves on his MVM mission there. Devi, we also have the Fry Pan Man here. Uncle Leo is here as well. Thank you very much, fellas. How are you doing? Hello, Analyze. How are you, Analyze? I hope you are well. I'm fine, Rovi. Everything is fine and well with me. Thank God, I'm doing well. This week was very productive because I also started working on the tutorial to make TF2 hats. I even have the hat model complete. So now I'll just wrap the last part of the tutorial and then I can start editing it to release here on YouTube. Probably in the next 15 days, the first episode should be published. I hope so. So yeah, it was a very productive week for me, for sure. Hello, Rafael, good afternoon. Hello, Doctor, how are you doing? Frappe Man saying mission begins in 5 minutes. Nice. Hello, Jibas, how are you? And today, everyone, we will be playing on our Miami server. So if you want to join, you can do that through this IP here. And if you can't connect, check out the stream description because there's a tip there for people who have trouble connecting to the server. So you can check it out there. But this is the IP in which we'll be playing today. So let me unlock my screen here and unmute the sound so you can see the match. And it seems people want to change maps. I want to... hello, Rovi. How are you doing? Nice. Glad to have you here. That was a pretty sweet skin for the Tom's Lab we had going there. And yes, people are playing here Carnival of Carnage for some reason, and it changed. Okay, for some reason, whenever I start these streams, fellas come to my server and play some Carnival of Carnage. I don't exactly know why. I think Uncle Leo is trying to unlock an achievement there, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Hey Lugi, how are you doing? I'm glad to have you here, Lugi. Thank you for coming by. Hello Wolfsburg, hello. And again everyone, we are on the Miami server, so feel free to join. It doesn't really matter where you are from. You're from South America, Asia, Europe. You can connect to the server. You just have a bit of a higher ping, as it is the case for me here. But it is manageable, no problem there. So yeah. Charlie Fish saying, playing Carnival of Carnage before the stream starts is now a tradition. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that, for sure. It is a tradition. So yeah, nice. Hello Francisco, how are you? Carnival of Carnage is the map that never ends, for sure. Carnival of Carnage, I think that only Ghost Fort is worse than Carnival of Carnage in that regard, you know, of never ending. So yeah, I always get bored of Ghost Fort. And you know, Carnival of Carnage, I think, has a lot going on, you know, it is too chaotic. In terms of Halloween maps, I think I prefer maps like the Main Manor, you know, the Halloween version of Mountain Lab. I think it is more fun to play and more balanced. And this sniper already escaped there. No problem. Let me try to fend off here Uncle Leo. And we'll be playing with my trusty Righteous Bison, as you can see. Let's get the point here. So yeah. And Analyze is saying there, and there's a soldier here. And he managed to... It is Magic Analisador, come on, managed to get my medic there. But Analyze is saying, asking if there is still a long way to monetize this channel. No, there isn't, Analyze. We are very close to doing that. We're already halfway past the mark to be able to ask to monetize the channel. But because I've been posting less frequently, I've been just doing these streams and posting at least one stream highlight per week. So because of that, it may take a while, but I think that in a couple of months I should be able to ask to monetize this channel. You know, perhaps in 2 months we'll be able to do that, no problem. At least that's what I expect. And let me try to find Salgado here, because he's too relaxed, you know. And Froggy got me there. Ah, come on. Fellas are too good for me. So yeah. Metal Gamer asking if we should boycott Valve. I think we have all the reason to boycott Valve, you know. Valve really doesn't care for its customers and its players. So boycotting Valve would not be a bad thing, in my opinion. I'm only thankful for Valve working on bringing games to Linux, you know, working on officially supporting Linux on Steam. I think that's really the only reason I have nowadays to be thankful for Valve. Because, you know, other than that, it offers very bad customer support. So yeah. But I don't think that boycotting Valve will have any effect, you know. I think it won't really hurt them, because Steam is such a powerful platform in the PC gaming scene that I don't think that a boycott from TF2 players would do much. You know, I think it is really a lost cause. So yeah. And Wolfsburg is saying he's crying because I don't accept friend requests. Yeah, I'm sorry, Wolfsburg. But whenever you need to talk to me about something, you can always send me an email. If you go on the About section here on this channel, my email is linked there. So you can always check it there and send me a message if you need to talk something specific with me, you know. So there really isn't a need for us to be friends on Steam, especially because I managed to hit the air shot. Nice, finally I managed to hit an air shot. And my game even lagged here, as you can see. I'm always trying to do that, but most often than not I miss the shot. And Salgado is just relaxing here with his sniper rifle. No, mister. No, sir. Let's push here into this midpoint. But yeah, boycotting Valve isn't a bad idea, in my opinion. But I also don't think it will do anything, you know. Again, because Valve is such a large company. Perhaps if all TF2 players and all CSGO players and all Dota players boycotted Valve, then maybe something would be done about the problems we have in game. But if that's not the case, I don't think anything will happen. So yeah. What else are you saying? Let me see. Putter asking when we will have competitive Carnival of Carnage. I can't even imagine how that would be played, Putter. That's a ludicrous idea. Very funny. And what else are you saying? Curly Patty! Hello, Curly Patty. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. Asking if I want to check out his new intro. Of course, that would be nice. And what's my favorite rocket launcher? This one that I have, my unusual rocket launcher. No, it's my favorite by far. I think the stock rocket launcher is the best one overall, you know. I enjoy the black box quite a bit. The direct hit is also great. And I like where there's a scout there. Yeah, he managed to hit me. I'm gonna die here. And the airstrike I also have a lot of fun using, you know. I like it as well. But nothing beats the default rocket launcher, in my opinion at least. Let me know what you fellas think. What is your favorite rocket launcher for a soldier? But I like stock. I think it's the best. So yeah. And Putter saying that most of TF2 players don't watch TF2 content creators, so they wouldn't even know about the boycott. Yeah, that's another thing, you know. For a boycott to work, it really has to be, you know, very well organized, and the message has to spread. Otherwise, most people won't boycott the game, and then it will be mostly useless. We're going to lose this point? No, I think we're going to cap it first. But yeah, I also avoid boycotting, you know, TF2 in terms of the buying keys and stuff like that, I from time to time like to unbox crates. And I don't really boycott the game like that, because I think that mostly will hurt the community creators that got their items accepted. So if suddenly no one were unboxing community crates anymore, then those creators that made the heads and that made the maps, you know, that they also received something from the key purchases. They suddenly wouldn't have their revenue from Valve, and you know, Valve would earn less money, that's true, but Valve makes so much money that I don't think it matters for them. But for those creators, for those mappers and those head modelers and stuff like that, it would make a huge difference. You know, they would suffer that, because it is one of their sources of revenue of the creators. So that's why I think a boycott like this would mostly hurt the community and not Valve. Valve doesn't care. Valve doesn't care about anything, you know. I think nowadays they just print money, you know, from Steam, and they don't have to care about anything. So yeah. What else are you saying? Let me see here. Analysis saying no air shot intruder. I'll try to air shot you every time, Analysis. Every time. So yeah. Uncle Lou is talking about his specialized kill streak secret fireproof diary. That's a neat item to have. Pretty cool. Real nice. Okay, so I think teams have been scrambled. Salgado is already on the other team. Come on, rock jump again. Ah, almost hit him there. You know, with air shots, it's a lot of that, you know, you have to try to hit them. Otherwise, you'll never hit them. You know, it's sort of obvious, but I know a lot of people who shy from trying to use, from trying to hit air shots, you know, like, oh, I'll never hit an air shot. And if you have that mindset, you'll never hit one. You have to go for it and give it your best shot. So yeah. Putis. Putis is lovely, Trolleyfish. Lovely comment there. I really enjoy Putis. Putis is a beautiful thing in TF2. Have here Hobby. And the point is ours. Let's see if we can push forward. Where is the enemy team here? Let's check it out. So yeah. But you know, I wish there was really something we could do in order to protest against Valve, you know. You know, we can boycott Valve out of principle, but I don't think it will have any practical effect. So yeah. Jibus asking, should I fight or keep going friendly? You be the judge, Jibus. I'm playing the game as the game is intended to be played. That's how I like to do it. But you can do whatever you want, no problem. As long as you are not, you know, not saying that you do that, okay? But just to give an example, as long as people aren't cheating or aren't doing any harmful exploits that break the game, I think it's okay. You can do whatever you want. It's fine. Just having you here already is a good thing, you know. So yeah. Ah, hello funny moments. How are you? I'm glad to have you here. Thank you very much. Azazox, don't worry boys, engineer is Angie here. I love that quote from Engineer, it's so funny. So silly, you know. And Engineer seems like a cool fella to hang out with. I would like to be friends with Engineer. He's pretty chill. Come on, medic, don't die there. There's a pyro coming. He's just waiting for an air blast. Let me use my righteous bison. Ha! I managed to get Francisco there. I'm sorry, Francisco. But one of the best things about the righteous bison is that pyros don't know how to react to it, you know. I could use a shotgun. It would probably be more effective than the righteous bison for this. But it is so funny to see pyros confused about how they should proceed against the righteous Bison. I just love that, you know. It is great. So yeah. Yeah, we are making a good duel here, Hobby. That's for sure. You're helping us a lot, very much. Thank you so much. So yeah. Devi changed teams. It's okay, Devi. Now we're going to another map. Things will get scrambled again, don't worry. So yeah. Francisco saying he hates the Bison. I have to make a video about the Bison, you know. I already made a video about bad weapons that are fun to use, and I talk about the Bison briefly in that video. But I think I should make a video only about the Bison, you know, because I love it so much. It is an excellent weapon to have. So yeah. Frappan Man bought a strange quick bomb launcher. Ah, that's great. Nice, nice. Already have 116 kills. That's great. The quick bomb launcher is very useful, you know. I prefer the default sticky bomb launcher, but the quick bomb launcher is great as well. I think that competitive players actually prefer the quick bomb launcher in some regions. I think here in South America, most competitive players are using the quick bomb launcher, if I'm not mistaken. I think they are. That taunt is so funny. I really like that one. So yeah. Salgado asking me if I ever lost in Tetris. All the time, Salgado. I'm actually pretty bad at Tetris. I like that game, but I'm horrible at it, you know. I can't think in advance and sort of plan what I'm doing next, and I'm always crushed because of it. So yeah, it is hard, you know. What else are you saying? Hov is saying that having an unusual taunt makes he feel like he can be part of the group because everyone has unusuals. Don't worry, Hov. Even if you didn't have that unusual taunt, you could be part of the group. We don't discriminate here based on that. So yeah, very funny. And Spy is hard to play. It is one of the hardest classes, in my opinion, to be effective as. You know, Spy is tough because it is so situational, you know. There are some team compositions and some situations in which having a spy on the team doesn't make much sense. It is like a class that I don't think it is useful all the time, you know. Of course, having a good spy on the team is not a bad thing, you know. It is always good, but sometimes when you're thinking only about effectiveness, sometimes a sniper, a good scout, you know, a good soldier could be more effective than a good spy, you know. It depends. Here, for example, we don't have an engineer with sentry, we don't have snipers harassing us and stuff like that, so Magic Analisador got his revenge. So I don't think that a good spy would make much difference here, you know. So I think that's part of what makes it hard. Sometimes you just don't have anything to do as spy, you know. That's at least that's my impression on it. And also sometimes it is useless, you know, to try and go as spy, because if the enemy team is paying too much attention, there is little you can do. Okay, that was Devi there. We have here some fellas. We have here Magic Analisador, this green soldier, trying his hardest to get us with the Market Garner. That's also a tradition on my streams now. And okay, managed to get him. I knew he would fall there, and I could hit him there. Oh, we have also a friendly demo man. No, I won't respect friendlies today. I want to play the game. Let me rush here the sniper. Being pocketed as a soldier really is the best thing, you know. And I'm gonna die here, just because I said I was doing well. Let me try to retreat here. Everyone's following me, oh my god. And I'm dead. For a second there, I thought I would be able to escape, but no dice. Well, no problem. Hey, hello, Mr. Dispenser. How are you doing? I'm glad to have you here. How are you, Mr. Dispenser? I hope you had fun with your stream earlier today. I was sort of busy, so that's why I could not stick around to keep watching it. But I hope you had a lot of fun. You know, it's really nice to have you here. What can I say in German? Because I'm still doing my Duolingo lessons in German. Let me think about. Tell me if it is correct, okay? I think wir essen einen Apfel. Wir essen einen Apfel. Is that correct, Mr. Dispenser, or did I mispronounce something or got a word wrong? Wir essen einen Apfel. I think that's it. Let me know. Give me some feedback. I need that to improve. And Hoff is not saying, come on, prof, I had 20 HP and I crouched. No mercy. Ah, it's you, Robin Sniper. I didn't realize it was you. You're on the other team. Where are you? No, you're on my team. No, where are you? Where? Ah, no, you're on the other team. Yeah, no mercy, Robin Sniper. I don't have mercy at friendlies. Mr. Dispenser saying it is correct. Thank you very much, Mr. Dispenser. I'm pushing forward slowly, you know, but surely. Slowly but surely. Learning a bit of German to be able to talk to you. I hope you're practicing your Portuguese as well on Duolingo. And one of these is a spy. Okay, got him. Ah, that sniper there. I have to escape here. Vent Zap is helping me. But we have a demo man here. Uncle Leo. Hello, Uncle Leo. We both died and the medic was confused there. So that's funny. Very funny. And Uncle Leo is saying there on chat, talking about unusuals. Recently, after 10 years of playing TF2, I don't know how, but my backpack reached $2,000 in value. Damn, that's crazy, Uncle Leo. That's insane. That's insane. I don't even know how much my backpack is worth in dollars. I have to go check it on backpack.tf. But it probably is worth more than I would like to admit, you know. It's fighting for it. Just because I was talking about spies being useless, he backstabbed me. That rascal. So yeah. Nice to have you here, Mr. Dispenser. Don't worry, go rest. I hope you rest and recover yourself. So yeah, don't worry. Thank you very much for passing by. It is great. And I feel like I'm making a lot of friends, you know, on this channel. I basically I say that every stream, but it is one of the best things, you know, of making this channel is all the friends I'm making along the way. Ah, come on, Javi. He's getting his revenge as well. And by the way, fellas, did you watch Tufty's special? He just reached 100,000 subscribers. No, Spy. You backstabbed me there. I'll kill you with a rocket now. But yeah, Tufty just reached 100,000 subscribers and I'm simply, you know, just happy for him, you know. I think of all the TF2 creators, by the way, I like all of them, but I think Tufty is just so real, you know, so authentic. It doesn't feel like he's doing a character for his videos. And somehow I really enjoy his work, you know. I like what he does and his persona and stuff like that. And I'm just happy for him for having reached 100,000 subs. So yeah, if you're not subbed to Tufty or you didn't watch his video special, go check it out. I think his choice of thumbnail was a bit weird and probably a lot of people are missing out on the video because of that. I almost didn't catch it on my subscriber feed because of the different thumbnail. I don't know, you know, it might just be me because I'm kinda dumb. just like that, you see? But check out Tufty's channel, he made a very nice special for his 100,000 subs. So yeah. Yeah, Fireman saying his 100 reviews were great. I loved each one of them. Very creative, you know. Very creative. I want to hit that soldier there. He's too sly, you know, just escaping. And this scout is also being a problem for me. Just killed our medic. I think I'll be able to get him if I had one more rocket. Thank you very much, Salgado. But there's a pyro, no. It is hard, this is hard, you know. But I'm not that bad. 11 kills, 9 deaths. Not great, but not that bad, for sure. Puter saying that Tufty's content is amazing. Yes, it is, you know. I feel like he really puts a lot of effort in each video. And it never looks like his videos are an afterthought or something that he lazily put together, you know. Nothing against TF2bers that are kinda lazy. I myself am kinda lazy. All I've been doing for the last few weeks is posting stream highlights. And that's really easy content to produce. But I really commend Tufty for, you know, doing the stuff he does. It is excellent stuff. I like it a lot. And perhaps I should have called this stream the Tufty appreciation stream. Because we were talking about him. He's a great fella. All the love to him. So yeah. Hey, hello Pedro, how are you? Hope you're doing well. And people want to play the Halloween version of Upward. For sure, let's try it out. I played last year's Screen Fortress very little, you know. Because there were some performance issues and stuff like that. I didn't get to play a lot of Hassle Castle, that is the Halloween version of Upward. So let's try it out, it will be fun. And especially because you're streaming, if the... Ah, that's a very nice Taunt Froggy, nice. Really like it. Because I'm streaming, if there is still any performance issues, they will really show here on our stream. Because my computer suffers a bit. Crits Righteous Bison, no, not a good idea. Not a good idea there. And this Uber will win now. Let me try to push that medic back. Just to make him retreat. And now I will... Ah, here is a spy, come on! He's playing well, this spy here. He's playing well. So yeah. Dev saying, geez, are you Portuguese or Tufties? I'm actually Brazilian. But it's okay, no problem. Tufties, that's a fine one. I liked it. And Arthur asking if I heard about Fat Magic. I never heard about him or her or they, I don't know who is Fat Magic. I'm not really very savvy on TF2bers. I mostly know about the mainstream ones, and there are some small... I'm confused here. There are some small creators that I follow as well, that I found here on YouTube, like Hobbin Sniper, Mr. Dispenser, that are not so small anymore, to be honest. But I don't know Fat Magic. Don't know. And Uncle Leo asking if I have seen Music's video about bots. I watched the beginning of the video, Uncle Leo, but I'm really sorry to say this, but I can't stand music anymore, you know? Like, nothing personal against him and not stuff like that, but I can't stand the way he talks, you know? Like, hello everyone, today we're going to play, you know, some stuff like that. It sort of gets in my nerves, and after watching the first seconds of the video, I already understood what it was about, and I thought, no point watching this till the end. I already know what's going to happen and what he's going to say, so that's why I didn't really watch it. But I found it very interesting and very positive, you know, that he made that video. And Uncle Leo just fell off the cliff there. I don't know if you managed to see it. That was funny. But again, I think it was very good of him to make that video, you know. It is great to see him. He's still interested in TF2, and it is also important, I think, for large creators to bring attention to this issue, even if it is, and know the issue, and even if it has been already, you know, talked about to death. So I was happy that he made that video, but I couldn't stand to watch it till the end. I don't know, I think Music's content isn't for me anymore. I used to watch him a lot back in the day when he started making TF2 videos and got big doing that. But ever since he switched to Overwatch, I don't know, I feel like he went after an audience that isn't me, you know. Like his videos, I don't get any kick out of them as I used to. So yeah. And nothing wrong with that, you know. Creators have to do what they feel like they have to do. But don't expect us to stay interested forever. You're less grape, and Uncle Leo actually helped there with his grenade. So yeah. Good night, Mr. Dispenser. I hope you sleep well. Have nice dreams. Talk to you later. So yeah. Obvious Sniper saying, if we compare your channel with mine, I'm like an ant. That's not true, Obvious Sniper. How many subscribers do you have? 1,000? You've already reached out 1,000, right? I'm still at 1,500, so we are very close together. I'd even say, you know, you make better content than I do, because all I do is play with you fellas and chat, and that's fine and all, but it really isn't very well-produced content. Your animations are excellent. I really enjoy them. And fellas saying that Fat Magic is beautiful, that he plays a lot of Sniper. I'll look him up later on here on YouTube to see what you fellas are talking about, but I've never heard of Fat Magic. It's a new name to me at least. And that's the thing about YouTube, you know, it is interesting sometimes to just search randomly videos from a video game, like go to the TF2 section on YouTube and sort the videos by newest upload, you know. It is very interesting because you can find a lot of good creators that way, that otherwise perhaps you would not find. So yeah, very, very good thing to do from time to time. And it seems the enemy team can't push here. It seems this sentry here, that sentry over there, has stalled them. I don't really know why, because they don't have to go through there to push the cart and capture the point. And as you can see here at the point, we don't have any defenses set up. So yeah. But perhaps that's not the only thing. I think the Fry Pan Man is really helping here with his grenade launcher there. Let's see if I can get that heavy from behind. Yes, I can. But I don't want to die to him. Ha! Managed to get it. It is Magic Analizador. Sorry, Magic Analizador. Got you there with my Righteous Poison. And there's a scout here, and everyone's there. I think I won't go down there yet, because we have a medic. We had at least a medic here in the back. So I don't know where that medic went. What happened to him? I wonder. Did he die? I'm sorry, medic, if you died. Let's see, where is the enemy? There is Uncle Leo. Got him. And I really like playing soldier, you know. Even with 100-something ping, it is very fun to play. Managed to get this scout here. We're doing well. The other team is having trouble. Okay. Let's see what I can do. There's a medic there. I think I'll take this health away from them. And perhaps check this side here. I want to get the medic. Ah, managed to get it. Nice. I died, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So yeah. Arthur's saying that Fat Magic started recording lots of videos, not sniper related. And Dev's saying that he's one of those snipers that are so good they automatically get called out for hacking. That's sad, you know. It must be very hard to play well, but be harassed in matches because of that, you know. Luckily, that's a problem I don't really have because, as you can see, I'm bad at the game. But I feel that because I already was kicked on casual matchmaking unfairly, you know. Not for playing well, but because people thought I was an impersonator of myself. So basically what happened is there were a lot of people going around on Brazilian servers saying they were me and asking for items. So anytime someone saw an AY, in Portuguese is AY, Professor Patonildo, they thought it was an impersonator or a scammer, and then they automatically kicked him out of the match, and I was kicked because of that as well, so it really sucks. But since I have my own servers where people can't kick me because the server is configured that way, it really isn't a matter. I think that any YouTuber should have at least one server, one privately owned server, you know, to play on streams and stuff like that. It is very useful to have these servers. But I feel the pain of being kicked unfairly. It sucks. Hey PH saying I'm godly. I'm not godly, PH, but thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wolfsburg asking if I read what you type. Of course I do, Wolfsburg. I can't read every comment, because if I do that I won't be able to play, but I try to read. The point here is to chat with you fellas, and that's a lot of fun. So yeah, here we are on the... and I already wasted my magic there. And Alisson has a nice loadout for his Spiral, looking good. Here we are on the Halloween version of Upward. And we'll see how it performs, you know. Again, I had a lot of frame drop issues on this map last year. And I think it isn't very optimized yet. But it's okay, we should be fine. Should be fine, I think. What else are you saying? Wolfsburg is saying that being a good sniper in TF2 is risky, because people will think that you are a hacker. Yeah. Not easy at all to be a good sniper in TF2. No, first because being good at sniper is hard, and second because people will always suspect you are cheating. It sucks, really. It sucks. So yeah. Prepman saying there was a guy he met in a 2-fort casual server. And if he's on a stream... I didn't understand what you're saying, the Prepman. What you're trying to say there. And Uncle Leo has another nice taunt. Rock, paper, scissors. Looking great, Uncle Leo. Nice. Sad to know about the F-Bomb Fitzgerald's Discord server. Really sad to know that. I hope he can, and here's a spike. I hope he can figure it out, how to fix his Discord. I didn't know about that. That's actually sort of why I don't mess with Discord that much, you know. We have a sort of fan-made Discord, but it is really for fans, you know, and run by fans, because I'm pretty old. Now I have 31 years. I'm 31 years old. 30. I'll make 31 this year. And Discord for me is kind of an alien territory, you know. I feel like I work better on the Steam community and perhaps through email, you know. pretty old stuff. I'm not in with the kids nowadays, you know, about this internet stuff, Discord and everything. So yeah, I knew that was a spy. And performance is tanking pretty hard here. So probably still needs a bit more optimizing on this map. But it looks cool, at least, I'll give it that. It looks really cool. So yeah. Prepperman saying, good thing Huntsman snipers don't have that problem. Yeah. But you know, I've seen Huntsman snipers cheating. I've already seen that. People sometimes tend to think that in TF2 you can't cheat with projectile weapons. Like that there aren't cheats for hitting rockets and grenades. But there is aimbot for projectiles as well. It's just that it isn't that often we see an aimbot running soldier or demo man, but they exist. And they also work for Huntsman arrows. So yeah, that sucks, I guess. And Frapperman saying, so professor, there was, he's explaining, there was a guy who watches your streams. So he asked me if I was the same Frapperman he had seen in your streams. And I told him it was really me. I'm just wondering if he's here. Ah, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. So, if you're here, say hello to Frapperman. It is very interesting to know you fellas are getting recognized out there as well. Very interesting. I remember when people started recognizing me in TF2, and I just died there. That was silly of me. Because of my Brazilian channel, you know. It was at the same time a curse and a blessing, because a blessing because it felt really great to get recognized in matches and in game, like people saying, oh hello professor, how are you, I like to watch your videos, thank you very much for making your videos and stuff like that, I really appreciate your work. That was really good, and I'm just dying over and over and over, no problem. But it was also a curse because I started being harassed in matches because people would not let me play in peace, you know, and sometimes it is kind of sad, you know, to see that happen. So I really understand why other YouTubers alias when they play TF2, you know, why they use nicknames and stuff like that. But again, another reason to have your own servers. So that way, if people are causing you any trouble, you can simply ban them, and then everything's fine. And no point even trying here. I don't even know what's going on here. So yeah, I don't think this is one of my favorite Halloween maps. You know, regular upward is better in my opinion. One I enjoyed is okay, people want to scramble teams, I agree with that. But perhaps we could wait the match to end. I can't vote no anymore. Okay, no problem. One Halloween map I really like is the Bloodwater map. I really like it. But here, this Halloween Upward, I don't think it's very good, you know. Don't get me wrong, the mapper did a great job with it. But what I mean is, I don't think that playing Upward in a Halloween setting is very interesting, you know. I think there are better Halloween maps on the workshop and more interesting ones that could have been added, instead of just getting a version of a map that already exists. So yeah. Invent Zap using his World Traveler's hat. That's my favorite hat in TF2. I wish it were a better hat to use, you know. But I really like its concept. Very nice, Benzap. So yeah. What else are you saying? Let me see, fellas. What you are saying. Let me see. Arthur saying I'm younger than he expected. I look very old, Arthur. I really do look very old. So yeah. And Putter saying, if you're having performance problems, I recommend getting master config medium high preset. That's exactly what I use, Putter. So I'm already using master config medium high. So it's very helpful, you know, but it's because this map isn't very optimized to begin with. And Expensing asking if I can remove the ban. He kicked the moderator from from the server and he was banned because of that. Expensing, probably that person wasn't a moderator yet. I think he became a moderator after that, and it wasn't him that actually banned you. You know, so I'll have to look it up why you were banned. You know, I have it all written so I can check why people were banned and when and stuff like that. But you have to wait a bit for me to check that. I've seen you... Poor Spy. I've seen you written me an email about that already. And you've actually written me about, I think, 4 or 5 emails. One of them even fell on the spam box. So you should not spam emails, because what will happen eventually is that Gmail will start seeing your emails as spam and they won't show up for me anymore, you know. So don't spam emails, please. But you have to wait a bit. I'll check as soon as I can, but it may take a while because I'm sort of a busy person. So yeah, you have to wait for that. And I don't know for how long. But eventually I'll check it out, don't worry. And I'll give you a... And I wasted a spell here. I'll give you a proper answer. Then. So let's see if I've just wasted this. Discord Super. I'm playing so bad today. I don't get it, really. Don't get it. Hello, NoxDocs. How are you, NoxDocs? Glad to have you here. I'm glad you found my English channel. Welcome. ATI Radeon, that's a classic name. That's classic. I remember when ATI was still a thing. Very nice to have you here. Hello. So yeah. Let's see what we can do here. That medic is a goner, I think. And I don't really find this jump spell very useful. Most of the time I get, you know, screwed by using it. And there's no way to discard spells. I wish there was a way in TF2 to discard the spell you got, that you didn't have to use it, you know, to be able to get another one. So yeah. And Expensing saying he's already waiting for 4 days to get an answer. You probably will have to wait more time, Expensing. There was some cases in which I only managed to answer people after like 1 or 2 months. So yeah, that sucks, but it's how it goes. I'm sorry. If I receive a lot of emails, not only about people asking me to ban or unban, but a lot of emails in general, you know. People wanting to know something, or people asking if we can collab and stuff like that. So because of that, and because I'm not a full-time YouTuber, I do this on my spare time. I don't really sit that often to answer emails. So yeah, you know. So you have to wait. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to you. It sucks. And NoxDocs saying, because of you, Professor, I decided to use Linux. Ah, that's great, NoxDocs. What Linux distro are you using? Let me know there on chat. It would be nice. Let me know. I'm glad I'm spreading the word about Linux. Linux is a great operational system. A kernel actually, but there are great operational systems that are based on Linux. Ah, Trolleyfish! But he died, that's okay. I feel avenged. No problem. Olaninho saying he tried to play a little, but has an incredible and unplayable ping, so for today he's out. I'm sorry for that, Olaninho. Perhaps next time we can play together. So yeah. Ah, NoxDocs is using Ubuntu. That's a great distro, NoxDocs. I used Ubuntu for a lot of time, and I like it because it is lightweight and easy to use, you know. XFCE is a great choice for desktop environment. Ah, he dodged that. I don't know what I was looking at there, so it's okay. Yeah, and I'm sorry, Expensing, I can't really help you much there, but eventually I'll answer your mail and look at your case. Don't worry. Yeah, I notice it, okay? It's just that if I make it, you know, my duty to answer every email that comes to me as soon as it arrives, then I'll do my whole life is answer emails, and then I won't be able to play TF2 or to work as a teacher, and yeah. So yeah. Frypan asking if anyone likes cars. My mother, Frypan, always tells me that the best car is the one that takes you where you have to go and brings you back safely. So that's my take on cars. I'm not really a car guy. But you know, I like, for example, racing games. And there are some cars I find have a more interesting design than others. For example, I really like the Nissan Skyline and the Subaru Impreza, the Mitsubishi Lancer. Those cars I really enjoy, you know. I used to play a lot of Gran Turismo with those cars. Really like them. But I don't see myself buying a sports car, you know. I'm not really into that. Even if I had the money, I don't think I would spend it buying a sports car. So yeah. I'm worried about that sniper there, and I managed to kill the scouts by being worried about the sniper. That's always funny when it happens. So yeah. Ah, thank you very much, Expensing. Thank you. I'm sorry about your situation, you know. But again, rest assured, I will check it out. Eventually, when I have the time. But thank you for your support, you know. It's okay. And NoxDoc saying he decided to dual boot Windows and Linux because he can draw and play games in Windows 10 but uses Linux for everything basically. Yeah, I feel like that's very common, you know, NoxDocs, to have Windows installed just to play games and Linux for everyday use. I still have Windows installed on my computer on a secondary partition, so I also dual boot. But today I really don't play that many games other than TF2. Right now I'm playing Ace Combat 7 as well, a lot, but it runs on Linux using Proton. There is a compatibility layer. But because I'm not really playing games that only run on Windows anymore, I don't really have a need for it. I'm using it to do the hat tutorial, by the way, because most people use Windows, so I decided to do the tutorial using Windows as well to help most people. But other than that, I don't really have a use for my Windows installation anymore. I thought about deleting it, you know, but I think it is a good thing to have it installed. We never know when we will need to use Windows. There is still some software that only run on it. So yeah. That sucks, but whatever. It's okay. Let me grab this pumpkin here. And I didn't manage to use it for anything good. Oh no, Demonite! Okay, he's dead. Let me use this other spell here. Perhaps I can kill them, let me see. No, he's too close to spawn, he will survive. So yeah, what else are you saying? Let me see. Dev is saying he likes how emails are becoming old news, just like real life letters. It's very interesting to see that happen, Dev, for sure. But I still think that emails are the best way to handle official communication, you know. It is very easy to organize your email inbox. I don't feel like, you know, I could do a good job organizing myself with, I don't know, Discord messages or with my Twitter inbox and stuff like that. And the Spy must be really mad at me. I'm sorry, Spy. Emails, I think, are more professional, you know, so it is easy to mark emails, to read later, to prioritize over others and stuff like that. I find it easier to work with emails. So yeah. What else are you saying? And Expensing asking, but why 1 or 2 months to unban? It's because I don't have the time, or Expensing. Before you, I think there are like 50 emails I have to read and answer before yours. So, you know, that's why. And I'll check those emails eventually, but it can take a while. So yeah, that's why. Let me try to protect the point here. No, don't grab the pumpkin. Come on, Trolleyfish. What else? Noxdoc saying, my friend plays Paladins in League of Legends, so I just play these games in my Windows days and I use Photoshop. I don't like GIMP really. Oh, come on, but GIMP is such a good program. I like using GIMP, you know. Photoshop is great as well, but... And they are different software, so you need to have different workflows on them. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, I understand it. But I like GIMP. GIMP is excellent, especially considering it is free, you know. I think you can't beat that. And Devi asking if Linux is good. He heard of it and he disliked the fact that Microsoft likes to shove all of their new apps and innovations down your throat. Yeah, Linux is great, Devi. I really like it. I'm about to finish stream. And let's save my server on my favorites. For some reason, it wasn't on my favorites list. But I really like Linux, you know, because you can really make this system the way you want it. For example, one of the cool things I can do on Linux is to switch screens quickly like this. On Windows, and I know that because I also used Windows for a lot of time and I have friends who use Windows. If you try to Alt-Tab from a game, you know, to switch from the game to another window, sometimes it can take quite a while, you know. And here on Linux you can see that's very quick. No problem at all. And I have different workspaces set up here. So it is as if I had a lot of different monitors that I can leave set up, you know, for me to use, and all I have to do is press a button to go to them. So it is very handy, and this is the sort of customization that you can do on Windows to an extent, but on Linux you have a lot more flexibility to make things the way you want them to be. And you can also do this on Linux. Let me see if I can go to an empty window here to show you. But this is just funny, you know, it's just for the lols. Let me show you here. Here. I think you fellas will like this. Now we are hacking into a computer. You can see the matrix here. So yeah, this stuff, silly stuff like that, but this is just for fun, you know. I think I like Linux because it is so flexible. You can really make it into whatever you want, you know. So that's really good. And you can customize Windows, but you can't do that to this extent, to the same extent that you can do on Linux. You know, that's I think the main reason I use Linux nowadays. So yeah. What else are you saying? Trolleyfish is saying his first PC had Windows on it, and since then he just got used to it. Yes, I also used Windows for a lot of time, and it is a great operational system. No problem there. But since I found Linux and got used to using it, I prefer it. I think it is better. Rovi, I wish your stomach gets better. You know, get well soon. Thank you very much for playing with us. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Shalmo saying hackerman, yes. It's so funny to be able to do this silly stuff on Linux. It is very funny. So yeah, GG, thank you very much everyone for coming to play with me and chatting and having a good time. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to end stream right now. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday wherever you are and have a blessed week. We'll talk together again next weekend. So yeah, thank you very much, fellas. Talk to you next time. Bye bye. Bye everyone.